Hey, peace and blessings, Breathe University family. This is your boy, Rob YB Youngblood, coming at you from Richmond, Virginia. I am your LinkedIn locksmith and chief connecting officer of YBConnects, which focuses on relationship marketing and referral marketing. And what I do is I help individuals and organizations to increase their visibility, enhance their credibility, and produce more profit for their business. And so I want to take a moment to answer a question that Stevie out of Murfreesboro, Tennessee asked me, and that was, what are the top three things to do to stand out at a networking event? And so Stevie, I appreciate you putting that out there and tagging me in that message. And so I just wanted to be brief in terms of sharing some ideas. I saw a couple of people who actually answered your question, Stevie, but I wanted to give some perspective as to those top three things that I recommend you to do when you go out to networking events. And so it's very important that you remember or realize that you are a brand. And as you go out to network, your whole goal is to really establish connections and to make an impression so that you can attract the relationships that will help you get to where you want to go. So the first thing you want to do when going to a networking event is you want to dress sharp. Okay. Now, obviously, some people's definition of dressing sharp is different. I come from an environment where people normally dress shirt and tie for the guys, ladies dresses, but you really have to check your meeting or check your environment or where you're going. But wherever you go, you want to make sure that you are dressing sharp. And the reason why is because you never get a second chance to make a first impression. And when you come in there and you look sharp, if you got some swag on you, you got you a nice gear on, whatever it is, as long as it's crispy, you're looking good, people are going to remember. If you're wearing some solid colors, or if you're wearing something that stands out, that's bold, people will remember you. They'll say, oh, the young lady with the red dress, or the gentleman with the bold pink and green tie, something that will allow you to stand out in the minds of other people as they are talking about you or remembering you. Okay, because you want to be remembered, and you want to be able to stand out to those who you meet. So the first thing you want to do is you want to dress sharp. The second thing you want to do is you want to wear a conversation starter. Okay, you want to wear a conversation starter. Now, what is a conversation starter? A conversation starter is something that when a person sees it on you, they ask you, what is that all about? Okay, so let me give you an example. When I'm a part of an organization called Inroads, and when I go to meetings and I know that there's going to be other professionals there, I'll wear an Inroads pin on my lapel. And the reason why I wear that is because I know that people are going to ask me about it, but I'm going to actually attract other Inroads alumni, so I want to build with them. Another thing that I may wear, I'm in a fraternity, I may wear a fraternity pin. That pin allows me to stand out, and it helps me to attract other fraternity brothers. It's also a conversation starter. Other fraternity men may say something to me, sorority sisters, they may say something. It allows me to get the conversation going, and it gets us in the role of getting to know each other. So the first thing we want to do is we want to make sure we dress sharp. And the second thing we want to do is we want to be able to wear a conversation starter. Now, there are some professional organizations that gives you the opportunity to wear a name badge. Okay, so you go to a meeting, you may fill your name out and put it on your shirt, on your dress. That allows you to stand out. But if you want to take it to the next level, I would highly encourage you to make your own name badge, something that's professional. If you're in, let's say Stevie is in the beauty industry, maybe you get something that holds your business card that you can wear so that they can see it, and it stands out and allows people to ask you questions about your business. Maybe it's a brooch, or maybe it's a necklace, but if you wear something that has your name on it or has your logo on it, that allows you to stand out. So wear a conversation starter. And then the third thing you want to do is you want to connect people. One of the things that I love to do, and I actually did it this weekend while we were in Atlanta, is I love to have an individual conversation with someone. And then as I see someone coming in my direction, if I know them, what I love to do is I love to grab that person and I love to introduce them to the person that I'm talking to. I love to say their name and I'll say, hey, Quest, I want you to meet Isaiah. Do you know Isaiah? They may not know each other. So then I make the connection there and then I walk off. That's a phenomenal move because when you do that, those two people will be grateful that you was able to facilitate the connection. They may have some things in common. And of course, you want to make sure that you properly introduce the people to each other. So let me recap the 3 things that you want to do to stand out when you go to a networking event. The first thing you want to do is you want to make sure you dress sharp, okay? Wear something that allows you to be memorable so that when they say your name, they say the young lady that was wearing the dress, the young man that was wearing the sharp tie. So you want to make sure you dress sharp. The second thing is you want to wear a conversation starter, whether that's a pen or something that has your logo or your business card on it. It gives people the opportunity to remember you, say your name, ask you questions about your business, what you do, so you can kick the conversation off. And then lastly, you want to be able to connect people together. One of the questions you might have is, what if I don't know people in the meeting? Well, as you are talking to one person and you get to talking to other people, make a point to connect people together. You know, be a friend and connect people together. So it's your boy YB coming at you from Richmond, Virginia. If you have any additional questions, comments, or if you just want to talk more about networking, feel free to connect with me on my website or hit me up on LinkedIn. It's your boy YB coming at you, your LinkedIn Locksmith, Chief Connecting Officer, and I look forward to add more value to you as we move forward in the coming weeks. Be encouraged, be blessed, but most of all, keep the faith. Peace.